Well, today's a great day. Dr. Casey Means has been shown the door by the United States Senate. Her nomination to be the next Surgeon General is out because the Senate finally took a good look at her credentials and said, this doctor never finished her training. And she's got weird ideas. And when, like, healing moon ceremonies, and when asked about her understanding of certain important medical things like infectious diseases, she totally blew it in her congressional testimony. It was obvious this doctor doesn't know very much, and which is not surprising considered she never finished her training. I've been saying this over and over again. A medical school is the getting your MD degree is the beginning of your training as a doctor. It's what happens after medical school that makes you an employable, worthy physician. The MD degree by itself is a ornamental degree. What medical school gives you is vocabulary and some concepts. It doesn't give you any practical clinical experience. That's why we do internships, residencies, and fellowships, become board eligible and board certified, and then practice medicine. That's the difference. And so Casey Means dropped out of her residency in a very peculiar set of circumstances, all the details of which are just don't quite add up. Nevertheless, finally, the Senate realized she's not fully trained and she doesn't know what she's talking about, so they nixed her. Now, this is the second nominee that got nixed. Uh, Trump had previously nominated Dr. Jeanette Nishiwat, who is a Fox News contributor, and her clinical claim to fame is that she's an urgent care medical director. Her nomination failed when closer evaluation of her credentials suggested some irregularities in what she claimed her training was. So her nomination was withdrawn. Casey Means got shown the door. And so who has Trump now nominated? Well, he went back to his bench strength, that great university wellspring of medical knowledge, Fox News, where he nominated Dr. Nicole Safier to now be a U.S. Surgeon General. Now, I don't know Dr. Nicole Safier personally, but I looked at her credentials, and she is at thank God, at least this doctor is fully trained. She's got did a residency, a fellowship. She's board certified. She is a radiologist and apparently a very fine radiologist at an excellent hospital, Monmouth Medical Center in New Jersey. And she does what radiologists do, which is look at x rays, CAT scans, and other kinds of scans. Her area of expertise is imaging of breast cancer. That's a very worthy, noble, and highly respectable discipline. What she is not, however, is a broadly trained physician with expertise in general medicine and public health, academics, research, and leadership. That's what she doesn't have, and those are the typical credentials that you look for in a surgeon general. You want someone who's a veteran physician, has they're not their first rodeo, fully trained, has a broad perspective of public health. That typically means someone from a primary care discipline like internal medicine, and who has deep credentials and at an elite level and roots in academic medicine, teaching, leadership, and research. None of that does Dr. Safier has. I'm sure she's a fine radiologist, but I don't think she quite meets the historical standards that we have for surgeon generals. So we'll see what happens to her nomination. It's obvious that Trump has no clue on how to select and evaluate physicians for various appointments because he continues to select physicians who are inappropriate, like Dr. Bhattacharya, who doesn't have any graduate medical education at all, no internship, no residency, no fellowship, and he's running CDC and NIH, and Dr. Malone, who has 1 year of internship, no residency, no clinical experience, and yet he was on the ACIP and other physicians who are just not appropriate for the roles that they're in. The person he just nominated to replace Dr. Prasad at the Center for Biologics Evaluation and Research is a fully trained and certified ophthalmologist, but he has no experience at all running an agency, a federal. So Trump has a problem with finding people who are qualified for the roles he's nominating them to. It appears that what he does is he looks for people who um, share his ideology politically. And if you share his ideology politically, then you can get appointed. And that's why he taps from from Fox News. That's where he got what's his name from Hegseth. So he goes to Fox News for his talent. I mean, Fox News is a bottom of the barrel news organization. It's not really even a news organization. It's an entertainment entity posing as a news organization. Is bottom of the barrel, very poorly rated by experts on accuracy and so forth. And to be drawing his nominations from a bottom of the barrel entertainment, TV entertainment, news, fake news organization just is it's kind of bizarre. So in any case, Casey means now she can go back to California and finish her residency. Maybe that would be a good idea. She could finish her residency and become a board certified physician. That would be a good start. That's what I would recommend that she do. And while she's at it, she should take Dr. Bhattacharya and Dr. Malone with her so they can do the internship in the residency or Bhattacharya can do the internship in a residency that he didn't do, and Malone can do a residency that he didn't do. So that would make them more well-rounded physicians. Chalk one up for the right side for the winning team on this one.